There will be trying periods where nothing seems to work. There will be several challenges that will come your way. There will be hindrances and obstacles on our path to success. These are simply phases through which every individual must go through. They are non-negotiable and are different for every person. While speaking to his disciples, Christ clearly made it known that they will face trials and tribulations in this world, but he then assured them that he had overcome the world. John 16, verse 33. These things I have spoken unto you, that in me ye might have peace. In the world ye shall have tribulation, but be of good cheer. I have overcome the world. Can you see that? It is not a question of if, but of when. See James 1, verse 2. My brethren, count it all joy when ye fall into diverse temptations. That is to tell us that without doubt we will be faced with situations that are not palatable, and there will be trying times ahead. However, like Jesus said to the disciples, be of good cheer. Don't drown yourself in a sea of sorrow and give the devil a chance to keep you depressed. The problem does not depict the end of your life. It has not come to stay, and you're going to come out victorious in the end. But that's only on the condition that you do not give up before the manifestation of your breakthrough. Don't give up now. Don't throw in the towel when your miracle is just around the corner. Don't lose hope or faith in God. Remember, He has finished everything from the beginning. He has overcome the world for you. All you need to do is to wait for the manifestation. Don't be in much of a haste. If you have endured up to this point, then you should wait just a little more. Your patience will be rewarded and you will smile at last. So, what do you do to survive during these periods of drought and wilderness experience to ensure you make it to the promised land? First, come to the understanding that in whatever situation you happen to find yourself in, you are never alone. You have the backing of the host of heaven and the presence of God Himself with you. He has assured us that when we face life's problems, He will be with us. Isaiah 43, verse 2. When thou passest through the waters, I will be with thee, and through the rivers, they shall not overflow thee. When thou walkest through the fire, thou shalt not be burnt, neither shall the flame kindle upon thee. That is God Himself telling you not to fear or be worried about the challenges that seem to be coming your way. There is an assurance that those problems will not overwhelm you or lead to your downfall. If God allowed those obstacles in the first place, it is only for a purpose, and that is to bring you to an expected end. The Most High God is with you and has promised never to leave or forsake you. As long as He is in the boat of your life, the storms can rage all they want. You can be rest assured that your boat will never sink. He will arise and speak to the wind and the storms and cause peace to be restored in your life. God has programmed your miracle even before that problem ever arose, and He has set a time for it to come to pass. God is a timely God and has plans for everything down to the smallest details. Usually, as humans, we want things to happen in our way and in our own time. In the process, we fail to align with God's plan and are in a hurry to make things happen. As a result, We give up at the slightest sign of difficulty or turn to other alternatives. Our lack of patience is an indication of the state of faithlessness in God. It is the reason why we easily lose hope and give in to despair. God has a miracle planned out for you, a wonder that will mystify all that is around you. But how strong is your faith in those promises? Remember, without faith, it is impossible to please God and get the reward of seeking Him. Faith is the absence of doubt, no matter how impossible the situation might be. God has something great planned out for you, but you have to follow His instructions with faith. Your obedience is a sign of your faith in God, and it will bring your miracle faster than you can imagine. Another thing that you need is patience. After you have done all that you can and given it your best shot, after you have followed all the instructions to the letter and still nothing is forthcoming, you need to work on being patient. Perseverance is a virtue that will pay off in the end. It might seem tedious in the beginning, and the process might look messy, but you can be rest assured that the end will be a glorious one. If God has promised you, and we know that His promises are sure, you should trust in Him to bring them to fulfillment. He is not a man that He should lie to, or a son of a man that He should change His mind. Even when you feel like letting go, let the Word of God encourage you. Let it be your light guiding you through the dark days. Just a step farther, just a little longer, and you would burst forth from the tunnel into daylight. Don't get carried away by the things that surround you, or allow others to pressure you unnecessarily. People might have given up on you and your situation, but God has not. Although Job had every reason to give up on life, having lost all that he had in a single day, he declared that he knows that his Redeemer lives. He remained faithful and patient through all of his trials. In the end, God blessed him and gave him twice as much as he had in the beginning. Things might be gloomy now, and the mist surrounding you so thick that you can hardly see ahead. Finances could be down, your health in a critical state. Your career might be in a state of jeopardy, and your situation looks impossible. Just remember, you have a God who specializes in doing the impossible. Your case is not the first, and God will never fail. So cheer up and remain steadfast. Your miracle is already here. Don't give up.